If you use this strategy, you will get more booked appointments directly into your calendar. Last month, I sent 272 DMs on Instagram alone, and I got three positive replies. And out of three of those three positive replies, all three converted into my community. Now, I'm going to give you the exact strategy, the exact messaging, the exact marketing so you can adapt to your business, whether you're a founder or whether you're a DM setter, so you can apply that and see results. So 272 DMs and weekly averaging 145 DMs. So out of that, I got three positive replies, and from those three positive replies, all three converted into my community. Now, bear in mind, for this to work, you need to give away something that's entirely free, because if you ask people for something, the chances for you getting positive replies and also conversion is it decreases way more. So this is the exact strategy I'd use when it comes to the DM. It depending on how you structure the DM. So if you receive a follow, a like, a share from somebody, you should send this. So hey name, thanks for the follow, like, or share. Are you here for just the content, or are you looking to get help with XYZ? Now, why this is so powerful? Because one, we can get feedback on what videos we can make for the future just to give more value to the people. And also, two, it doesn't sell, this doesn't come across as we selling something. And also, are we looking to get help with XYZ just to see whether this person is looking for a solution, and also if it's a good fit or not. Now let's go to, if they say the content, if they say just for the content, no problem. What other videos ideas do you think I should make to give more value? So you just, and this is how you can start the conversation. And also this is something for you to create in the future, but also get into this conversation further. So if they say they're looking to get some help with XYZ, depending on your industry, depending on your niche, you can say this. Yeah, cool. What do you currently do with X that causes you to X, to see if I might possibly help or send you a few free resources so you can go through. Now, this is very powerful because you're not promising that you have the solution, but also see what they currently doing, and how what's causing them to look for a different solution, essentially. And then you go into triage here based on your industry and based on your niche, whatever that you guys do, whether you triage them over DM or you get them on the phone and you do that over the phone. So if the DM is completely cold to a stranger that hasn't seen your stuff, then this is the DM strategy I personally use to get more positive replies, but also get more of those people converted into what I have to sell. So, what's our first name? So, you're interested in X? I actually put together a free training on how I do X with X. Would you mind if I send that over? Now, let me tell you why this is very powerful and why this converts way higher than any other call message to say, hey, I'm doing XYZ. Would you be interested? Because that's so very direct. People they haven't seen, they come across your stuff. They have very little trust on who you are, and because it's very cold, then you don't want to cross the line. Okay, so you can always come up with a different catchphrase at the beginning. What's up? Hey, I try to do something that is not commonly used because people recognize patterns, and we want to make sure that we don't have a language a pattern in in that sentence, just so people are more attracted to it. Now, another thing that I want to highlight here is how I what question do I follow up with, on what would you mind if I send that over? Now, there's a couple of different ways you can have this question, because people they feel easier to say no to things, and when you have a question that is more aligned with that particular no feeling, then it's way easier for people to respond and say, no, I wouldn't mind. So if you just have a question or maybe another question you can have there, would you be totally opposed for me to send something like this over, send that over? So that's just another no strategy. Okay. Now, with regards to the following up process, follow up every 24 to 48 hours, and using this exact following strategy. Hey, did you get my message, or what actually happened over there? This is just curiosity. People forget just to see on the messages, and then you can send that after 24 to 38 hours. Now, I usually send about three follow-up messages, and then if they still no reply, I wouldn't send another one so I don't spam people. So the second follower is still there, or did a black hole pull you in? LOL. This is just to break the seriousness of the conversation and make them laugh a little bit so they can respond to something that is a little bit more funny. And the third one, imagine so you just sent an image of a black man waiting for response and just saying, "Hey, waiting for your DM," or maybe you have a skeleton sitting in the on their PC, just waiting for the DM, like pretty much like I have here. So this is the exact strategy. Let me know if you try this and what results you guys gonna bring into your industry, into your niche, and I'll see you into the next one.